All right, let's do the test again. This is awesome, dude. That's as good as it's going to get. With 3 TVs streaming, almost a gigabit there. And this is wired, so it's limited to the gigabit port on the computer. But look at the upload speed. Holy cow, 333 megabits per second upload. This is fantastic. And I saved money in the process. Holy cow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's DJ Alex, and today we're doing something a little bit different on the channel because, well, I do a live stream show every single week. We stream for 5 hours straight, and I need the maximum bandwidth possible for my internet provider. And up until now, Xfinity has been lackluster at best. Now, granted, I don't have too much downtime, but in the past couple months, I have gotten text messages saying, we're upgrading our network in your area, and, well, you're going to be down on the internet. We'll notify you when it's back up and available. And conveniently, you know, they sent me the text message 30 seconds before the internet cut out. So there goes that whole day of, anyway. That's not what we're here for today. As you saw in the thumbnail, we now can do 300 megabit per second upload with our internet plan. And I saved a couple bucks by switching from the old plan, the gigabit plus that I had to get in order for me to even have 30 megabit per second upload before. And now we're going to do 10 times that. So let me show you what the plans are and what the different upload speeds are. And hey, man, you might be able to switch too. But it's not all peaches and cream because we're going to have to swap our cable modem out because, well, even though the one that we have is DOCSIS 3.1, and even though it's a fantastic modem by a big-name provider, it's not going to support this new multi-tiered or split bandwidth system that they're using for this super high upload speed. Anyway, let's flip it over and let me show you the internet plans you have available to you. It's pretty cool, actually. So here you go, right? Xfinity. I just set myself up and said, listen, I want to move to this guy's house, my house, and let me see what you got. Isn't it amazing how as a new customer, you get way better pricing guaranteed for 5 years compared to what you have to pay as an existing longtime customer of theirs. The best price I could get for this 1100 megabit per second download and 300 megabit per second upload is $108 with auto pay. But if I was a new customer setting up service at this address, I could get it for $85 a month. So thanks, Xfinity, for, you know, really shoving it up the rear end for your existing customers that have been a customer for decades. So anyway, let's take a look at this. Let's look at this 1100 megabit per second plan, and you click on the plan and you see 5-year price guarantee, unlimited access to their hotspots, and 1100 megabit per second download. And look at that right there. 306 megabits per second upload, 16 millisecond latency, and it's still gigabit internet. Well, that's fantastic. And if you switch, because you don't really need a 1,000 megabit per second download. I mean, your freaking Netflix stream is 5 megabit. When we stream, I upload 6 megabit for an HD stream. I mean, what are we streaming, 4K? Anyway, for 600 megabit per second, it's 170 megabit upload. We're finally getting cable internet to transition to give us actual usable upload. So when we video conference and stuff, we can do this. 400 megabit per second download, 170 megabit upload. And if you want to go really all out, 2 gig download speed, forget about the fact you're going to have to spend $500 on a router capable of doing that, but whatever. Let's say you got the money and you want to do it. You're still only going to be able to do 300 megabit per second upload. So I switched already. I switched yesterday because it's all about saving money. I was paying $135 a month before. Now my new monthly fee to go from 1200 megabit per second and 30 megabit per second upload. I'm now at 1100 megabit per second download. And I'm supposed to be getting 300 megabits per second upload. But that's not what I got. I switched yesterday and my cable modem rebooted. And, well, this is what we got. You have to, it's not going to be full gigabit. I got other stuff streaming in the house. Kids at home watching TV, living room TV's on. My son's on the computer. Lord knows what he's doing. But look at the upload speed. We're capped at 40. That's not what I paid for. So what are we going to have to do? Well, I did some digging, and Comcast announced that they've been doing upgrades all around the country. More than 20 million Xfinity Internet customers are going to get extra speed at no additional cost. Likely scenario. Here's the actual graph that shows you what you can get depending on what plan you buy. So now if you get 100 megabit per second download, you get 20 up. 150 meg down, you get 100 up. 200 down on a now plan is 20 up. Connect more, 400 megabit per second down, 150 up. 600 megabit per second down, 150 up. 800 megabit per second down, 150 up. But anything over a gigabit, you're going to get 300 megabit per second upload. So long as your modem is capable of this mid-split technology that they've empowered to get this super fast upload speed. And, well, you can rent one of their modems for $25 a month, or you can just go buy your own. And listen, I don't know why people pay modem rentals to the internet providers when you can go and buy one, and after like 5-6 months, it's yours. And you don't have to pay for it anymore because it's paid off. So this is the modem that I originally had. This is what's connected on there now. It says 32 channels down, 8 channels up, but this is the V1 I bought back in 2021, and apparently it's not going to be able to do this mid-tier split because they don't have a firmware that's capable of it. So, as you saw on the list, the only ones that we have available to us, Hitron Technologies Coda or Coda56. Now, the Coda only has a gigabit port on the back. The Coda56 is a 2.5 gigabit port. Then we've got 3 options available from Netgear. Unfortunately, the Arris S33 is not listed as an available mid-tier modem, and you can get the Ubiquiti UCI. Oh, you jumped on Amazon yesterday, and I got the package in today. It was just delivered. Here you go. This is the beautiful Hitron, and this is the Coda56. So it's time to get this thing installed. Swap out the old modem for this one, and let's see if we can actually get the 300 megabit per second that we signed up for yesterday. All right, first we got to get this thing unboxed. Awesome. Quick install guide. Not necessary. Man, that thing's a lot bigger than the old modem. Beautiful. And so simple to connect. We just swap out the cable, swap out the 2.5 gigabit Cat 7 we've got going into the router, hook up our power supply. That looks nice. Oh, that's at least 6 foot long. That's going to be beautiful to hook up. What else do they include? Well, you got a beautiful coax you can use to connect it if you haven't done it yet. This is a brand new thing for you. And you got a beautiful Cat 6 cable. I don't need that because I've already got a Cat 7 connecting the old modem. So now it's just a matter of swapping it out. All right, folks, here we go. We've got the Arris S33 here, and it's just right next to the router, and that's just sitting inside my bedroom. So let's put the next one. Here's the new one compared to the old one. I told you, man, this is way bigger than the original one that we've been using now since, well, for the last 4 or 5 years. So on this one, you had a gigabit port and a 2.5 gigabit port. So it's just a matter of unplugging this one, plugging that one in, and I don't need to show you that. So I'll see you back at the desk. All right, folks, upgrade is done. You did have to use the Xfinity app, download it on your phone, log into it and stuff, and then you can activate your new modem. And all it is really you just tell it, go ahead and take a picture of the barcode, and then you verify that the serial number is accurate, the MAC address for that modem is correct. As soon as you do that, you got to sit there and wait 15 minutes for it to go and do its thing. The modem reboots like 3 or 4 times. And actually for me, after it got done rebooting, I was able to connect online, but it was still stuck on the old plan because it needs to switch everything. So I just logged in onto there, asked for some help. It's all AI now. There's no real people behind any of this stuff anymore. Anyway, long story short, it said, what's your problem? I said, my speed's too slow. They clicked on it. It automatically says, oh, there's an error in your billing setup. Your modem is not listed correctly. We need to finish the change of plan. So I sat here for 5 minutes twiddling my thumb, and it said, why don't you check your speed now? And I lost internet while that was going on. So I clicked on it, and this is what we found. This is awesome. I'm so freaking happy for this. This really makes my day. All right, let's do the test again. This is awesome, dude. That's as good as it's going to get. With 3 TVs streaming, almost a gigabit there. And this is wired, so it's limited to the gigabit port on the computer. But look at the upload speed. Holy cow, 333 megabits per second upload. This is fantastic. And I saved money in the process. Holy cow. There you go. Look at that. Gigabit download and over 300 megabit per second upload. This is going to be awesome. Now I can actually increase the bandwidth because I multi-stream from OBS. Each of those is like putting out 6 megabits per second to 4 different platforms. And, well, now I'm not restricted beforehand. I mean, I'm running 6 times 4 is 24 out of the 30. Oh, there's very little room for other usage on the network. No, it's not going to be a problem. And all you got to do is upgrade your old modem to one that's capable of this mid-tier split. And here's an actual list of the modems that are capable of this next-gen speed tiers, where you get 100, 200, 300 megabits per second upload speed. We've got the Coda. The Coda only has a gigabit port on the back. The Coda56 is the one I bought. It's got a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, and you need to have a router that's also got the same 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port for it to get the full use of that download speed. Then you've got these Netgear modems. You've got the Arris G20, 34, 36, 54, and S34, but not the S33. The S33 is on their recommended devices, but it is not capable of doing the 300 megabit per second upload. So now, fantastic job. And we got the speed that we set out to get. Gigabit upload, 300 gigabit download, 340 megabit upload. And I hope this video helped you guys out. And that modem only set me back $140 on Amazon. Broken down over 6 months, 0% interest is $23 a month. And after 6 months, it's paid off. Unlike if you rent a modem from Comcast, Xfinity, and you pay $25 a month the whole time you own it. No. Not worth it. Go out, get yourself a modem from the compatible list, install it yourself. All you got to do is download the Xfinity app. You can activate your new modem. If there's any issues, you just log on the website. AI will fix it for you. Complete the transfer over. Now you've got this new technology, this mid-tier split, and you can be one of the 20 million people that now have actual cable internet with realistically usable upload speed. And it's unlimited still. Thank goodness. So, hope this video helped you guys out. I know it's something different than what I normally put up, but this is really going to help on the upload for our live stream. No more hiccups and, buffering and, downscaling the video feed. It's all going to be awesome now. Anyway, hope this video helped you guys out. If you like it, hit the like button below. If you don't, tell me why you didn't like it, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day, everyone.